Joe, do you have any at all bad feelings about the way Michael was raised? I know you're denying the stories about violence, but as you look at it, were there any mistakes you made?
Just let me go back. You just said that you would practice the dance steps and your father would be holding a belt in his hand. Is that what you just said?
Yes. And he would tear you up if you missed. And so we, not only were we practicing, we were nervous rehearsing, because he sat in the chair and he had this belt in his hand. And if you didn't do it the right way, he would tear you up, really get you. And I got it a lot of times, but I think my brother Marlon got it the most.
I didn't make no mistakes, Larry, because Michael was raised properly. He didn't run the streets like most of those other kids that was in his neighborhood.
We were terrified of him. Terrified. I can't tell you. I don't think he realizes to this day how scared. I mean, scared. So scared that I would regurgitate.
You would vomit?
Mm-hmm.
When would you vomit? What would produce that sort of reaction in you?
His presence. Just seeing him. And sometimes I'd faint, and my bodyguards would have to hold me up.
Michael, listen now, you got to understand me. Don't cut me off here, Larry. Michael had claims that he had a dual life. Michael never had he had his own brothers and sisters to play with. And that was the other, but most of those kids that was Michael's age during that time, they're not living now.
Would he only use a belt?
Why do you do this to me? No, more than a belt.
What else would he use to hit you with?
Ironing cords. Whatever's around. Throw you up against the wall as hard as he could.
So you know.
So when he didn't he once say that you were physically, emotionally abusive to him?
I've never been abusive to him.
He would lose his temper. I just remember hearing my mother scream, "Joe, you're gonna kill him! You're gonna kill him! Stop it! You're gonna kill him!" You know, and I was so fast. You know, he couldn't catch me half the time, but when he would catch me, oh my God, it was bad. It was really bad.
Did he say that? Did he ever say that, to your knowledge?
Well, I don't know whether he said that or not, but...
When you would be practicing, you were very heavily disciplined by your father. What was that like?
Well, I didn't have it that hard, because he used me as the example. It was like, do it like Michael. You know, and he practiced us with a belt in his hand. And if you miss a step, expect to be...
But I hear the media keep hollering about abusing him. I never abused my son.
It was always, do it like Michael, do it like Michael, you know. But the others were very nervous, and I was nervous too, you know, because he was tough.
Wait, Ro, let me handle this right here. Let me handle this. The media keep hollering about saying that I beat my son. That's not true. You know where this beating started? Beating started in the slavery days. They used to beat the slaves, and then they used to torture them. That's where this beating started, at these slave masters. And that's where that come from. But, hey, there's a lot of people in America, Larry. A lot of people in America spank the kids, you know. If they say they don't, they're lying. They're lying. And Michael was never beaten by me. Never beat at all.
You're on record.
How often would he beat you?
Too much.
When he was beating you, did you hate him?
Yeah. Strong hate. That's why to this day I don't lay a finger on my children. I don't want them to ever feel that way about me. Ever. And he didn't allow us to call him Daddy. And I wanted to call him Daddy so bad. He said, I'm not Daddy, I'm Joseph to you, you know?